Alrighty. Hello, and welcome back to some Final Fantasy. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope everyone is having a good one. I'm going to lay down an apology in advance, and it's not my normal apology, but it is the apology of humming. I might hum or sing a little bit randomly, because surprisingly enough, if all you are doing in your spare time is singing and trying to get melodies right and all that, it becomes quite commonplace that it's something you start doing. I noticed this yesterday, not during stream. Well, as much. I think I was fairly quiet during that for the most part. But yesterday when I was kind of like in my off time, not doing anything, and I was noticing I was doing it a little bit. Yeah. It's encapsulated me. I swear. It's eating away. Alright. When we left off, we had finally... We'd reached the 15-hour marker, and we're finally able to travel around places. This is a lot, actually. Okay. So... At the moment, we're definitely at a stage where I feel grinding isn't, per se, what I want to do, but we can do a little bit. So that is quite valuable. I also, oh my god. The way this controls is so finicky. I swear, it's not very clear how bad it is like, how this moves. But like, think of it like this. To go forwards, I have to press E, and to turn sideways, I have to press the A and D. So if I wanna do this, I have to kind of... my hands looking like... I just want to pop by this island. I want to see what's here. Doesn't seem like there's actually anything here currently. Do you think this is the, Land of Spirits? That kind of location? Wouldn't be too surprising. Trance. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, what the fuck just happened? So much went on just then. Okay, so, wait. Let's pull back a moment. Terra has trance now? And it looks like she transforms into her kind of, Esper self. So Espatera, which is the backside of the card. Yeah. And it looks like it amps my stats a lot, because I was not expecting 1,000 damage to come out of that. But also, we did happen to have a gamble, and it was a really good gamble. That's really funny. First time I do it is versus trash mobs. So what's this place? casa. Okay. I've never seen you before. Okay, well, you're really welcoming. The innkeeper doesn't like strangers. Always overcharges them. Alright, let's see how bad it is. You're outsiders. It's gonna cost you 1,500 gil if you want to stay here. That is a fucking yikes amount, I have to say. Like, I could pay it. It's not that bad. But like, what an asshole. I've never seen you before. I feel so welcomed here. I mean, it does seem to be a remote village. They probably have their reservations. Hello. And who might you be? There's stuff back there. Very much clearly somewhere I need to come to at some point. Alright. Buzz up! What a curious place this is. Oh, the shops won't sell to me. There's a bunch of graves up there. Well, there's clearly somewhere we're not supposed to be. Right, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy anything here. Yeah. Block. I can't. Alright. Damn. I wonder what's going on, because there's definitely something else going on there. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Obey the Empire. Anyone who opposes the Empire will be strung for treason.
Most of the town's youths who were led off to serve the Imperial Army. Mom says I'm not supposed to play outside because it's dangerous.
Well, it's probably because she's right. It's really... I don't want to get into, like, modern politics and stuff. I always like to avoid it, but I do want to just, like, iterate that this is a very rough game in the current scope of things. In some regards. Is Mithril Helmet really that much better? 20 defense, 13 magic defense. What do you guys got equipped? Yeah, that gives strength and agility. That also raises HP, and that also raises HP. But they don't really have an HP stat that justifies it on those two. Like, the Twisted Headband, I think's fine. I can buy 2 of these. And then they'll go with this. Evasion goes down actually quite a bit, though. Eh. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah. Evasion goes down by 10. I get 1 additional armor. Even the Priest's Smiter is better. Because at least while I might be going down that evasion, I go up a shitload of magic defense. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the green beret. Woods. Huh.
I'll tell you a secret. The Empire has a weapon called the Guardian. It's immobile but ridiculously powerful. If you ever see it, run away and don't look back.
The Guardian? The Guardian, huh? I wonder. Still have level 50 party members here? Fair. Do I want to buy... I do kind of want to refresh my supply of Phoenix Downs. Go through them so damn quickly as well. What's the inn like here? Is there anything here? There's thing. Eesh, 350? I mean, I've got my airship outside. No, nothing's in the pot. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Mostly the same stuff we've seen fairly consistently around the place. Get off, guys, you're busy.
Where's that boy of mine? I told him not to play outside. It's dangerous with all these soldiers around.
My grandfather once told me there's a huge gate deep inside a cave on the eastern edge of the continent.
Oh no, so that's gonna be the Earth Gate, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the mother's son. Yeah, go home. I'm in agreement with your mother. This is not the time to be playing around. It does seem to be... Wait a minute, it seems to be something in the forest. I assume it's probably just a chocobo thing. Back attack's not right. That's good to know. That's really good to know. So, it turns out, if you win on a slot, and you return to slots, it will retain the win. So, if I no longer do something with Setsu, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, so that damage difference is insane. Yeah, prismatic flare. That's funny. I can use that. Hellfire. My god, he is just straight up using like OP summons. This is kind of funny. There we go, we found it. Is it just a, yeah, it's just a Chocobo stable. I knew it was going to be. I still wanted to make sure it's not just some secret village. No. God damn. The controls for this damn thing are so weird. Miranda. Anyone remember Firefly? Good times, that was. Good times. Block. Lie. Lied. Miranda used to be a town, be the most beautiful town on this continent. Then the Empire came along. Look at it now. These soldiers are out of control. There's nothing we can do about it. How long do we have to put up with this? Well, buddy, I got bad news for you. It's probably a while. I mean, that's just objectively better in a lot of cases. I'll buy 3. Lower agility, but higher defense stats by a fair bit. I'll consider that a justification. For you, it's a harder one, but you know. Oh yeah. My son was forced into the Imperial Army. Oh, I hope he comes home safe. We'd have to get stuck guarding the town we are in the boondocks. Never given promotion now. Hehe, we can do anything we want in this town. There's your bits here. Woof. Woof.
My dog's the strongest.
Fight! Fight!
Yeah, get him.
How else are we supposed to have fun in a backwater town like this?
This is just... Okay, so that's just straight up disgusting. Like, I get it, you want to paint them as the villains. I got that a long time ago. You don't need to force it down more. God damn. Hi. He wrote me back
He's alright. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh! It's, that one dude's partner. That one soldier we met. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's his honey.
Aisha, my love.
He won't stop asking me to marry him.
That is creepy as fuck. Goddamn Imperial Army. I won't bother getting that point there, because again, it's probably just a chocobo thing. So this begs the question of now, what do I want to do? Because very clearly I want to be exploring the Empire. Is that all I want to be doing? Is this the Guardian? It is.
You will go no further.
Nothing still. That's fine. No damage there.
No effect.
Okay, yeah, this is an unwinnable fight. Literally can't do anything. Cool. No, that's fine. I at least recognize that the game is nice for just going like, no, you're clearly not able to do something versus this. There is this spot here. How was it done again? It was... How is the speed maneuver? There's a way to make it go side to side, and I actually just can't remember it at all. Okay. It's locked. There are chests in there, though. There's a lot of chests in there. I'm pretty sure I get kicked out, don't I? Yeah. Right, so that's not a place to go. That's not a place to go. Damn it. Look, God, +2 strength. Nice. And then we get through it, yeah. Okay, yeah, I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here yet either. Just because we don't have the key for that. I want... Yeah, this is Doma Castle. That's just been fucking destroyed. And poisoned. Which also, I'll be honest, doesn't... there's a couple of spots here. The landing here. There's the house. Just kind of like going around the places and just seeing what's here. Because we have a lot of like available places to turn up at. The ride is finally clear again. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I want anything here. Really. Yeah, I wonder where I do want to go.
What is this?
Wait, was I just think I clicked to something. Was I parked outside of here for the reason that this is where I needed to go? And I was doing that as a way to tell myself a future reference? There's a good chance that was actually the case. I needed to go to Nashi. That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
We've been waiting for you. Follow me.
Okay.
Oh, you're here. The people of Nashi has finally decided to fight the Empire. How did things go in Victor? I see. I've been trying to work out a plan to make use of Nashi's resources and Vigaro's machinery, but we just don't have enough troops to storm the Empire.
Actually, that's not really his voice. What was it again?
We have no choice but to open the sealed gate.
You mean the gate to the Isper world?
We'd never beat the Empire without their help. The sealed gate lies to the Empire's east.
The sealed gate lies to the Empire's east. When we open it, the Espers can attack. From there, we launch an invasion from the north.
Attack on two fronts.
We must re-establish the bond of our trust that once existed between humans and Espers. The Espers must be made to understand, and there is only one among us who can make them.
Terror. If humans and Espers are truly incompatible, never been born. I'll do it. I'm the only one who can.
Yeah, so that now means going there actually makes sense. Okay. Magic's real, I tell ya. I mean, talking to the right person. They said there's a limited mob, and who believes a tale like that? Well, I mean, I've seen him. I just don't know how to get to him. I would chat with him if I could, or fight him. Depends on which one I have to do. There he is. See? Did he? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a joke there. Also, choose that, yeah. That trance is really nice, I gotta say. massive magic buffer. I wonder if it gets, like, extended later in the game. That makes sense. Like, story-wise, it gets, you get more time with it. I can't trance here. Interesting. That's actually very interesting. I don't even know why I'm exploring, by the way, around this place. I'm just kind of like looking to see if there's anything new. Pretty sure it's just gonna be all this. Wonder if I can interact with the Esper again. No. I wonder what Esper this is though, right? And why it reacted to us so intently. Like, intensely, sorry. I wonder if there's an actual way to free it, either. Like, is it alive in there? Is it dead? Who knows? All we know is that it reacts. So there's nothing over there anyway. But yeah, we don't get ability points here either, so it's like, we really don't want to be here, because we want to be getting ability points more than EXP. I don't know, I have a feeling something's here, because, like, the game's intendedly, like, started to make me want to go back to areas and double-check things. In a few ways, so I'm, like, wondering if the weird statement this is, are we starting to get to the era of side quests? Like, actual side quests, not like soft side quests, like actual side quests. Because you've had, like, the term, I guess, side activity would probably be quite valid, and how it would be described in the past. pretty good. I swear they didn't... Did they not? I don't think they had that before, though. Yeah, no, these are new. I'm not gonna lie, the mithril helms are kind of waste. But yeah, we got a bunch of these. Might as well sell those, so it's not useful. Get one of these. There it goes. So magic goes down. Okay. Where the elders will. These are won by steam engines. Because yeah, like the dialogue's also very different now. It started selling some new things in preparation for the coming war. Yep. Did notice that. I did indeed notice that. I've already learned about Espers. The fact that there's just a ghost here, though. Man, I really never stood a ghost of a chance. I'm sorry. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has tainted many of us.
I saw me some Moogle is playing with one of them big old Yetis the other day. Cause no one believes me.
I wonder why. I do need money. I do need money. Because I am kind of burning through it fairly quickly. And I do kind of want to buy, kind of want to buy this. Yeah, go with that. Super high damage. Okay, and then outside of needing money, is up there. I think I've been into this place again for a while. I'm trying to remember what was here. I feel like there was something here. Huh?
I'm Lone Wolf the Pickpocket. The treasure is mine now.
Yeah! Where'd he go? He didn't go out of town. Did he go into the caves? Yeah. Guess the dumbass is going towards the caves? Okay, so this is clearly something.
Persistent, aren't you?
Now, if I recall, to get to their location, it's this way that we went.
Can't keep getting away with this. Come back here.
You up here, buddy? Did he go all the way to the Esper, or did I miss him? You really fucking did. Buddy, you have actually cornered yourself. You better not be using a Moogle as...
That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. Kaboom! Got a wild one. Hold still, you little... You'll never get this golden hairpin.
Wait, what? What the fuck just happened? What? I mean, no offense to this buddy, this guy, this old pal. Whoops. Oh, man. But, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Thanks, Kupo!
You can talk? A Moogle who speaks the language of humans and can summon the Earth's power through his What the fuck just happened? It's Mog! It's Mog! Oh, I love him. Yes.
An alto named Rama taught me your language, Kupo. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Kupo. So I'm gonna help you, Kupo.
It's gonna be... take this!
Well, he's fucking dead. I'll wait for you on the Earthship, Kupo.
So I recruited a Moogle? I have a Moogle as one of my team. Fuck yeah. Alright, who's coming out of the team for the Moogle? I want to get... I'm not gonna lie, Edgar is a very tempting proposition to remove just because this is really funny. But Edgar is also so much damage. Is that an optimal team? No. Do I care? Still no. Well, I guess I miss out on the golden hairpin though. Or the lone wolf. I don't know. Was the lone wolf also a character I could get? Did I have to choose between two characters there? That'd have been sad if that was the case. I think I picked the right choice though. if I was to have to care about the difference between a Moogle and a wolf guy. I definitely prefer a Moogle. Alright, I think that's everything kind of... Unless I go through the caves again. Right? Like the caves to the left. But like, I doubt. I have a huge doubt if that was what we had for the story point there. I mean, clearly I gotta put the Moogle on the table. Who is coming out for them? Like, Terra and Lockstep. So it's between Setzer or Edgar. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I really like Setzer, the gamble thing is a little much for me. So I think I'm gonna say no to that. Yeah, there's a Moogle right there. Cool. Alright. Setzer, I'm sorry. Yes. I kinda dislike that I have to do the whole thing, though. So now I have a fucking... Oh, that's so charming. Alright, so dance. Call upon the power of darkness to attack enemies. Twilight Requiem. Okay, so if I go to status, you have attack, dance, and items. You seem to be predominant magic damage. So caster. Which is fine. Let's set you up with a good espadon. I mean, that is the best esper, but that is definitely staying for Terra for now. Just wrong for now. Am I liking Final Fantasy VI so far? I'm loving it. It's very much queued up to probably be my Final Fantasy, my favorite Final Fantasy so far. But again, the list isn't very long, so it makes it much easier. Like, 5 is currently the top one, is the last one that we played, and I assume 6 is gonna take that. And then we're starting to get into the point where, like, I don't think it's gonna be, like, the next game wins after that. We'll see. But no, 6 has been great. Absolutely enjoying it. Smog's supposed to be backline. What is your equipment, Mog? You have a spear? Alright. So you're melee. It's hard not to just toss a white can here. It's kind of tempting. you're gonna be frontline. And that means you're like hybrid, right? Strength and magic. I mean, they are both fairly high. It's definitely magic's higher though. I'll give you a Zephyr Cloak. Evasive little Moogle. What a team. Incredible. Alright, take the wheel again. Where do I want to go? I kind of want to go to Jador. But do I have... Whoops. That's not what I want. Well, I kind of want to do this. I don't have much guild, and I assume going to the auction house with only 1,000 is not enough. So... I want to check one thing quickly. So, I remember the planes giving money. Does it give ability points as well? But not experience. Because if it gives not experience, I'm actually quite happy with that for now. If it gives ABP. If it just gives money, I'm a little less inclined. Okay, I just deleted that because it does give ability points. It gives everything but money. It's not much, but it is still just free farming so I don't over-level. Which I think justifies it. Mogland Wind Rhapsody. Wait. Call upon the power of wind to attack enemies and heal allies. Okay, that seems kind of nice. But that wasn't from a level up. Had it? How did it get it then? Wait, does ability points also affect other things? Oh, don't tell me they're secret stats. That's mildly scary, if that's the case. I am also getting items from this. I'm getting quite a bit, actually, out of just running around like this. D is just a bit of money. Not an obscene amount, admittedly, but like, you know, I'm down for the slight RNG of Mog, though. Mog seems fun. But yay, you can learn sooner. That's really nice. How far along are you with, Unicorn now? Quite far! I mean, 36% on the ones that are only acquisition rate of 1. Seems pretty decent. Morning, good to see there's no new orphans. Yeah, no, there's no new orphans and, well, none that I was involved with. Technically speaking, our main character's an orphan and I did the funnier thing. You wanna know the funniest bit about it, Matthew? Here's a little bit of lore for you. So Terra is a hybrid. She is a half-human, half-Esper character because a human went to this, the Esper world and fucked it. And an Esper is basically a summon. We find this out because we found her dad's dead crystal, which you can equip the crystals to characters. And currently I've got Terra equipped with her dad. So she's carrying her dead dad around. Oh, I'm such a cruel person. So that's nice. At least he's with you in spirit. To be fair, I'm still... Oh, Matthew, I was a little sad yesterday. I went into the LGS here, and they're like, oh yeah, no, we did get a Jador at some point. We remember marking it. I'm like slightly excited. We all, me and the store go looking for it. None of us could find it, and I'm just like, god damn it, of course it got fucking bored. May I ask what all the talk about you killing a dog? Okay, well, so you see, there's a beginning section of the game where Terra is mind controlled. And this is not a joke, she is under the control of the Empire, and you're running around as the Empire. And you're going through this area, and they just happen to be sending a lot of guard dogs at you. And potentially you might have to fight them with what's equivalent to basically like civilization, barbarian with stick versus modern infantry tank. Needless to say, I may or may not have been allowed to let those dogs live. Wasn't my fault. I blame the Empire. Look, still not as bad as Kefka. Kefka literally on camera actually killed women and children. Like full-blown civilians and war crime energy. I'm not as bad as him. Most of mine have been accidental at best. He did that shit on purpose. And if you think I'm kidding, like literally the plot of one of the characters is that he comes into the room and so he finds his king dying, and the king tells him to go check on his own wife and kid. He goes, checks on his wife and kid, and finds them just dead. Not dying, just dead. So he lost his king, his wife, and his son. The poison attack, yeah. I think it's the Toxic Deluge reprint was what it was, right? That they did for the, I think it was a secret lair. Which again, like, I didn't get any of those secret lairs. I'm sad about that slightly, but you know, life is life. Is the most war crime Final Fantasy villain? That's a hard one based on some of the like, loose information I have. He's the most openly I want to commit war crimes. The other ones are just like kind of fucked up. that's kind of the point with it. But no, Kefka's genuinely, his energy is Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
Get the poison ready.
But sir, that's, like, really bad.
I don't care.
To be fair, the game has sort of done its best to, like, say it makes sense why he's like that. We have found out that he was driven insane, potentially, by the technique that they used to give him magic. But, like, that's kind of like saying, like, yeah, the Joker was driven insane by other things. Doesn't justify his actions. Still a lunatic, and he still does some really fucked up shit. I think the best part is, some people have, like, dubbed over a bunch of stuff for Kefka with the stuff from, was it, Adventurous? Legends of Adventurous, group. Where it was, Mickey talking about the war cry, Chuckles' war cry. You fall into a vat of acid and I have a chance to have a low bunny. I would not put it past Kefka to try and fuck a Pokemon. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I could see it. But yeah, like the fucking, it's like, can we get a Chuckles war cry? I will commit various war crimes! And be wanted in at least 14 different... No, war cry. Oh, war crime? I'll be wanted in at least every... I will commit all of the war crimes. I must guess. But yeah, no, Kefka is like... I love his character for how fucked he is of a design, like, of a character he is. Like, he is actually just deranged. Like, man would be very happy to see the world burn. Oh, another thing from yesterday, and this is me being very, very naughty. So I went into my LGS, it's because I was looking for that land. And they did happen to have a squirreled away precon there all of a sudden for 90 bucks. Needless to say, they don't anymore. I'll openly say this. I said I would not do any big scale purchases, and I'm trying not to pay more money at the moment. But like, that deck, that precon, is so hard to obtain, and when it is obtainable, it's normally like $150. I kinda was gonna buy it on the spot, yeah. Because it is probably one of my longest wanting precons since I started getting into Magic, because it meant that I could finally upgrade my, Egret deck, the big cat deck. So it's got squirrels and food and more removal. I also added a few Final Fantasy cards to it. And I was reminded last night while playing it, it is not a deck I should be allowed to play in a 1v1. Because it is just really strong. If you're the only person versing it, it is a problem. Because the first game, I just kind of like kept the board wiped constantly for them. In fact, they scooped because I was destroying their lands. The second game, basically they found out the fun part about that card, which is it has ward sacrifice of food. And they're like, I can't deal with it now. The Squirreled Away precon? Yes. The Squirreled Away precon from Bloomborough. The one that I've been wanting, like, since I kind of got into the game. Because it was the one I wanted to put with specifically that deck. That was one of the first deck ideas I ever kind of sat there and wanted to do. And yeah, the deck has been upgraded a lot now. It has a lot of really good consistent artifact-related removal. It has a lot of ways to just kind of keep the board in a state that I can control from. And it has a lot of good chaos now. I mean, I even tossed a fucking summon Bahamut in there because I was like, haha, it's funny. Big power creature and Voltron are very powerful in 1v1. Yes, especially when it's like, I will never forget, like the first time I played Ygra, it was literally a Toxic Deluge, wiped their board and then swung into their empty board with a Ygra that just killed them. It didn't even give a shit about commander damage. It just killed them. And that there is kind of the point, right? Okay, since I'm not getting levels in this area, I'm going to swap around to try and get other things unlocked. Because I can get ABP here. So I'm going to toss Shiva on here for the moment. But yeah, like, it's basically the deck now has moved to a condition where, like, I either kill you with Ygra, I kill you with a white board, or I do a combo. And I'm going to be honest with you, that is exactly how I like to play these kinds of games. Because I like to have multiple options and just tempo play. The fact that consistently the two games I played, I just kept like 4 lands and hand. I would stay at 7 cards, I would keep 4 lands, and I would just get Big Cat out very consistently and early on. The deck is really, really nice. What do you think about the upcoming rule change? Ah, you're talking about the commander rule change. I think it's phenomenal. Because it doesn't matter right now, and it means more cool stuff later down the line. That's genuinely my opinion. Because, so I sat there and I talked with someone at the LGS yesterday about this, because I'd already looked it up myself. I went through EDH Rec, and just, because it was easy to search that, and I searched up every single legendary vehicle that has ever existed. Not including like colorless ones, which is the vast majority. There is about 4, I would say, that even kind of matter with this. Like, seriously speaking. Right? One of them's a fucking Doctor Who one. One of them's an Assassin's Creed one. One of them's a Final Fantasy one, and then one of them's this mono green one I can't remember fully off the top of my head, which that one's probably the best of the lot. Because it's the Lunar Whale, for example, the Final Fantasy one. So at this, oh no, there's also the fucking Angel Bus, the Angel Bus one. Is it Pantheon 2 or whatever the fuck it's called? Those are the only ones that matter. The rest suck. And even those kind of suck. It just means that more cool cards can be done in the future. Because the official ruling is, and this is where we have to be pretty particular about things, the rules change stipulates that now what a commander can be is it is a legendary, permanent, with a toughness, power and toughness, a power and durability box. Those are the requirements. That one, the key face of it has those. So nothing actually really changes, but, and I agree, so my friend pointed this out, and so did I think Madhound pointed this out, so it's the main thing. This opens up stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek is like the big ones that got name dropped. For like those being collaborations and being things. Like imagine a Death Star as a fucking commander. That sounds awesome as fuck. So, I absolutely have nothing wrong with this rule change, and I think it is great and fine, and it has no negative impacts on the game. I have heard some arguments about how this means, like this is a really bad sign, because this means that wizards could continue to like change the rules in favor of being able to sell new things. But in counterance to that, even Gavin talked about this. This has been on the docket since before Wizards took over the panel. I'll summon the Millennium Falcon from the command zone. I would be so fucking down for that. Right? Like, I want to stress, that would be fucking awesome. You cannot convince me that would not be cool as shit. So yeah, no, I think the rule changes, there's nothing negative about it. I will stress, I'm not like overly excited about it. As much as it may seem. I'm just very passionate because like I've seen people being like, oh, it's a flavor loss and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, I think oh, Jesus. Huh. Anyway, while I recover from what I just saw there. I don't think it's a flavor loss because, like, the imagery of your commander being the ship and then the deck being the crew is just a flavor win as well in my books. Right? Like, I don't think that's a point for disagreement there. And that's actually really cool. I do think that obviously there are fears like what it could mean. One of the ones that I'm like still definitely questioning what it's gonna do is whether or not we'll ever see planeswalkers universally allowed in the command zone. That's the one that I'm like more questioning because we've seen it in Arena, and while I've actually heard some very valid concerns if that ever did get done. I do hear a person talking about RMS Titanic at the command zone at the LGS Discord. Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. Is so there is the Doctor Who one, which is the Titanic, which is a 7/1, I believe. I think it's Flying Trample, 3 mana red. When this deals damage to a player, get that many treasure tokens. So the idea is that it pays for itself basically immediately. Yeah, no, like, that's why I say, like, it's one of the few ones where I'm like, yeah, it's probably pretty good. Right. And sack, but yeah. Yeah. It's that, there's the mono green one, and then there's the lunar whale, and then there's the jackdaw, I think is the name of it. The Assassin's Creed one. That's, is it. Like, those are the ones that I think are basically the only ones that can actually go in the command slot and not be, like, actually trolling. Oh, and again, the Angel Bus. The Pantheon, or whatever the fuck it is again. Like, genuinely, those are the only ones that can go in the command slot and not be bad. Because, like, one of the discussions that was had, right, was how apparently, there was discussion around, like, it is supposed to come out for Aether Drift, but, like, everything that went down made it very difficult to get, that rules change out for that. But, like, the two that came out with it were terrible. Not the Pride one. Which one's that one? Let's look. Oh yeah, I heard someone talking about that one as well. I didn't think it was that insane, but I could probably see that one being decent. Because that's, let's see, that's mono white. Creature gets 2 as long as yeah. It's definitely doable. But, like, that's kind of my point of, like, you're starting to stretch by getting to the stage. Right? Because it's the same how, like, the vast majority of vehicles that are legendary are colorless. So you kind of have to fight against the fact that, like, because of that, there's just not that many options, and the few options there aren't normally that, like, there's a reason why I say, like, Lunar Whale from Final Fantasy is one that kinda can work, and it's me starting to, like, scrape the bottom of the barrel trying to make an argument. So I do think it's legitimately one that could be a commander. It's not a bad one. It's, you can look at the top card of your deck, and if you attacked with the Lunar Whale this turn, you can play the top card of your deck. So it's not bad. It's just not incredible. So I think it's one of those things that, like, I know a lot of people are blowing really out of proportion of, like, it's a big rule change. It's not. It's not a big rule change currently. After this next set, it will be time to review that statement, because we're going to be getting to the spaceships, the legendary starships. That will change that somewhat. But also, it just means there's more room for design in the future, and I think that's cool. Like, as a game developer, giving more options for the developers to make more interesting and unique ideas is great, because it means that they can make more things like the Shurikai without having to waste space on the text box saying, this can be your commander. Right? Because realistically, and this is the thing that I will stress, of all of the vehicles that can be commanders after this rule change, the Shurikai is still the best on the list. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Like, none of these other options we're trying to go like now can be are better than the Shurikai. And that's the point. It's still this point in time, if you were to do a vehicles deck like that, with a vehicle as a commander, the Shurikai is still the best. Like, Omen Kill, I think, is arguably one of the other ones, but again, that's already like a creature phase. So it's a really, like, I'll be honest, it kind of comes back down to that same argument as like the Jumbo Cactar, right? You at least have 3 legendary spacecraft confirmed. Exactly, right? Like, if we have 3, so we know we've got 3, because we've got the one they announced, and then we've got the Lieutenant Commanders of the Precons are gonna be legendary spacecraft. We know these things. There's probably gonna be more than just the 3. I think that would be a very solid bet to say that there's maybe 5. Probably, or something like that sort of number. There's definitely more than 3. But the fact is, there is only 3 that we know will exist. That means, of the options we have currently for vehicle commanders, that increases it by like somewhat close to 20%. That shows how limited of a space this is. It doesn't change the game. It really doesn't. Cause yeah, like I stand by it. I immediately, once I heard that, went and looked it up because I was so curious to see if there was a deck I could even do that I would want to do. And I just looked at all of them and I'm like, man, all these options seem boring and bad. And that's the sad part of it. Technically 0% because they're not vehicles. Okay, I'll give you that. But by technicality, I will accept that as an argument. To be fair, I'm still currently just reeling over the Precon commander that they revealed. That's just when you tap this, proliferate. That one's a wild one. Oh, hello, Yaoyuki. How's it going? I just see the raid coming in. Oh, I need to actually set this to fight. Hope stream was fun. I've been enjoying watching the shorts from the repo stream. Was watching one of those this morning. I need to check how much money I have now. Surely I've got like enough to go to Jadola now, right? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm maxed out with Bismarck as well. Do I want to switch over Bismarck? I don't really mind, because I'm going to smooth areas again, so, right? What does Bismarck actually give me? It's Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Raise, but it gives me the Strength, which is the idea. There we go. Today is a sad raid, sorry. Yeah, we just learned about, video and decided to end the stream. Sorry for bringing this up. Oh, that sucks. No, seriously, oh. No, that's completely fair. I'm sad to hear that, though. Damn. That does suck. Ooh. Well, I hope I can offer a little room of solace and distraction for everyone. While I try and think about what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave this area. I'll switch back to this. So how much money? Wait, I didn't look. Surely that's enough to go buy some stuff. Door is this way. Trying to drive is a pain. I stand by, the driving for this game was never intended to be done by keyboard and mouse, and it shows. Makes it quite an endeavor. Who thought that, like... The worst part is, right, so I rebound my keys. So it would have been, I have to hold enter to move and then use the WASD to, or like, the A and D to direct myself, and then W and S to raise and lower. That would have been... Ugh. I mean, E's not much better, but like, at least I can do it all with one hand. It just feels awkward to do. Alright, let's see. I would think... Do we think that the auction house is ready? His dialogue's different. The auction house is ready. Here's our next item up for bid. A piece of golem magicite. Ouch. Ouch. That was 20k. Oh, wait, I got an achievement. What was that one? Won an item at an auction. Nice. There we go. Got something at least from that. Okay, so what does that Esper give me? I can get Protect, Stop, and Cure. And I get 2 stamina? Ooh, tanky. Okay, well, it does mean I need to go back to farming. That actually just ate my entire money that I had spent, like, a good bit of time getting. That is... Well, it's the aristocratic capital for a reason, I guess. Okay, well, I'll come back here. And then now, because I'm coming back here, I will swap the Espers back out. So it's Shiva for you. And... This is my first playing. Yes, it is my first time playing Final Fantasy VI. I have been playing through them linearly so far, the Final Fantasies, because I've only ever, before this playthrough, played 1, 2, and 14. So this is a very interesting experience. Lost half your library? Yeah. To be fair, I love, right, just a Final Fantasy thing again. I'll be very quick with this one. I do kind of love that with Final Fantasy, at the moment, I plugged in a lot of the cards that I had to, like, the decks that I'm making. And it's really funny seeing those decks being, like, hundreds of dollars and me going, like, I just pulled these cards, man. Like, one of the ones I'm, like, proud of is the Terror that I have. I showed it before, it's the weird sketch art. Apparently that's worth, like, $100. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, I found that really funny. How? Well, I mean, like, I can show it very quickly, right? As an example point, if I go here and then go, let's see, it's Arctic. Pull up the deck as an example. Or like one of the decks as an example. No, yeah, no, it's nowhere near the most expensive. I mean, again, the most expensive card I have is my Sephiroth. Which actually, yeah, let's use that as an example. Sephiroth Good Soup. So if I just turn the screen from game capture. Keep in mind, these prices you're seeing now are in USD, right? So ignoring some of these prices, because again, I don't own all of the cards, like that Sephiroth. But like, you've got here, like this one even alone, this one comes in the bloody standard deck. That's a little bit of money, right? Like, I would consider that decent money. Same with this one's apparently like $6 US. That's not too bad. This is the card that I pulled randomly. This is 49 US dollars. It's 50 US dollars basically. Then, if we go to one that's like the best example on top of this is Tale as Old as Time. This is the card I have. Apparently it's like 65 US dollars. I know it's over 100 here in New Zealand. And it's just, this is the one I have. I love this art. I was happy with it. It's like, it's really pretty. I like this. But like, I was not prepared for someone to tell me that this is $100. I don't really care either way. That's why I'm gonna spend more money into this deck when to just finish it as fast as I can at some point. Like, there's a couple that are gonna be a pain in the ass to get, like this dude, because he's only from the commander decks and the collector boxes. And I do want to actually get triomes for this deck, so this one's gonna take forever. But the lands one is the one that I'm like still pissed at how long it's taking me to get to. This is pretty much only the ones I have of it, and like this is still like $200. Just because it's doing fairly well for like cost. But like this is one that I own this exact version of Tifa. Non-foil this. I have multiple Tifas. I'm tempted genuinely to just sell this one. Because like it's worth a lot. Especially when you compare it to the more default version, which is this. Oh, well, not that, but it's closer. This one? Yeah, this is the default version. This is like 10 US dollars. Mirrors, this one's 26 US dollars. But it's like, I have it, I'll just toss it in a deck. It's the same argument as why, like, this is the Cultivated Colossus I have in here. It's like, I just have this card, this version. I'll toss it in. Is this a new rabbit hole for you, or you already... Oh, I've been in here for a long time. If you want an example of how long I've been in here, so this is all of the decks I've designed. Some of these I own, some of these I don't. Let's just scroll for a bit. Oh, look, there's pages. I have to go to next page. Now, again, don't own all of these. In fact, I don't own very many of these. This is just how often I theory craft. And I do delete decks to try and not, like, fill it up completely. This is probably the one, though, that I'm, like, most intent about making, soon. It's, like, my big scale project. Don't look at the price. But, like, it's mainly because I hit, like, Kefka's Castle and, like, a couple of other ones, and I knew I had, like, Abyssal Harvester like that. So I just thought it would be really fun to try and do this one. Is like a, this is supposed to be very much Arch Enemy, like Arch Enemy sort of at the table deck. Like, if I'm playing this deck, I am here to be a problem, I am here to kill everyone. The fact that, like, Cabal Coffers is in here is a great example of that. Cabal Coffers is a very, very scary card, if people didn't know. This is basically... It's a way of, like, showing this guy a little nicer. Let's go back to this one. But yeah, like, this card gets very obscene very quickly. So affordable. Yeah, don't forget as well, that's 1k US, so that's well over, like, it's like 1.4k for us. It's like, this is basically, this deck alone is the same price as like a decent end GPU. Like, this is one of your modern, like 50 series GPUs is like this price. Which is, again, it's funny when you compare it to some of the other decks that I have that I actually do own. Like, I think this one's fairly up to date. This one's not even like this is a bit over 100. It's about $200 for a deck. And this is basically the version that I have for it. So that's why, like, this is funny that this card here is basically equivalent to like an entire deck worth of cost. That is how obscene this card is. To be fair, I do need to update my Egra deck list in here with the one that I've got currently. Because I'm wondering how close this is now. Because I know I've not got everything in here. I actually took you out. I might put you back in, but I'm pretty sure I don't need to. I improved the land base, a little worse than that though. Well, it's less than that. Oh yeah, I don't have some of those. I'm not gonna lie, I do still think... which one is it? Is one of these that I saw that I just think is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Where is the spell? Yeah, this is one that I'm like, I want to get this so badly for my Egra deck, because just reading this card, how is there no way that I don't get this? Each player who controls an artifact or creates a 2/2 bear creature token, then destroy all artifacts and enchantments. So, as a reminder to anyone that's wondering, or, well, to inform people wondering what the fuck, why is that card good, the commander makes every other creature than it an artifact. And a food. So what happens is I basically get to give everyone... like, I get there's 3 additional creatures on the board, I wipe the board, and then this gets 2 1/1 counters for everything that died. This cat is fucking scary. There's a reason why it's Big Cat. Saying it like it's not a requirement for MTG Nightmare. Yeah, you're right. Some of my friends are spending thousands on a single deck. Can't say I understand that, but hey, it's... Well, I mean, it's the thing, right, of it depends. Like, what are you playing? Who are you playing with? Because, like, so this was back in... I'll see if I can find it quickly. There was a challenge put forward to me because someone was wanting a deck to play with friends, and there was a condition that needed to be met, which is that it needed to be under a specific price point. Here it is, Tom Bombadil. And they wanted it to be a Tom Bombadil deck. This is probably now more expensive because of some of the changes, but this is $90 US. I think this was $70 US back at the time. And this deck is actually really decent. Right? Like, this is actually a really decent deck. It is significantly more expensive now, and it is a lot better if you upgrade it with some of the Magic the Gathering cards. But, like, this was a really good deck. And if you're wondering, the rule of it was basically every card is under $1. Which is why I say, like, things have changed, because some of the cards have gone up in price because of, like, this card here. This used to be $1. This is now $10 US. And that is 100% because of because of Final Fantasy, which I want to try and get this card still as well. So it depends completely on your own perspective of how you want to play the game, whether or not you put an absurd amount of money into a deck, or if you don't. Again, I'm kind of at the stage where I'm willing to do that as a long-term investment for some, like with this deck. Trying to make a Trinity 7 deck? Yeah, exactly. But like, this deck is one that I'm like, I have sat down and said, once it loads, this is me going like, I will bring this to a table to be the Archhammer. This is how to be like the final boss. And to anyone that's wondering, this deck has several ways of just killing people in like a turn, all of a sudden. One of the most like clear ways is using the Cabal's Coffer, and then just using the fact that this is Sir Conrad the Grim. Oh yeah, no, how we say dick sounds like dick. I know. Welcome to something that we're very used to. We've made many a joke about it. It's what I barely bring thing to it. But yes, it's not dangerous, it's what we say. And if you hear me saying dick and dick, it's very different. But I know that a lot of people say, ah, he said the penis word. Anyway. No, this is something that's actually a very common thing with Kiwi, like, pronunciation. It is part of how we say things. It led to a very famous ad joke thing, which is the guy that goes like, oh, all the people love playing on my dick. And if you think I'm kidding, wait, I've talked about it a lot. I will quickly show it. As well as speaking fast, yes, we are one of the fastest fastest word per second English-speaking countries in the world. We have a very fast rate of speaking. I actually try and do my best to slow down for stream, but I do know, like, for example, at the moment, I'm going to speaking on the faster side. Okay, give me a second. So we'll mute this for a second. This is like a very old funny ad. This is a very old, funny, like, joke ad that was done, and this is a Kiwi accent.
If you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick unprotected and it was warped out of shape in no time. I could barely recognise my own dick. Imagine that. Then I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant.
Oh, what
the
the
best
fuck
way
just
to take
happened?
care of your dick in 3 easy steps. First, wash your dick with soap
What's
and
going
water.
on?
Then wait for your dick to dry. Once your dick is clean and dry, paint your dick with Schaefer's dick sealant. I used to be too embarrassed to invite people over to see my dick, but now my dick's the talk of the town. I even have pictures
Wait.
of my dick. Check out that dick. I'm gonna send this to my secretary.
My browser
Barbara
crashed,
always
but
loves
the
to
audio's
receive
still
my
going.
dick pics. After all, summertime is all about spending time on your dick. I'll often have 20 to 30 people on my dick at
I'm
once.
just gonna mute it for
That
you
can
guys
really
so it's not more confusing, so I can actually play it when it gets time. Oh, my computer is dying right now. Holy shit. What the fuck just happened? I try and play a fucking video and my entire computer shits itself. Oh, as a soft reminder that I do need to upgrade my PC in the near future. Like, why did that crash? That was so weird. Okay, come on. Computer? Okay, the entire thing is actually just dying. Wait. I think I need to get to my control panel. Oh. Ah. Hey! Things are coming back. I think. Wait. Hold. Hold. It's not responding. Hold. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. I'm actually surprised I've not been humming as much as I thought I might today. I feel like I've done a decent job at not, like, letting that take over. Okay, come on. Computer. Work with me, Chief. Buddy. I believe in you. Too many things are loading at once, I think is just the short answer. So give me a moment. Alright. I just need to bring that video back. Talk about scuff? Yeah. This is hella scuffed right now. It's nearly there. There we go. Let's see, to the point the TV shows play slightly faster than normal. Is that TV thing real? I can't speak to that personally, but I've also not watched TV in ages. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I know, I mean, like, that's the thing as well. Almost everyone I know watches YouTube at, like, more, not base speed. Which fucks me up. I could barely. I really couldn't suffer that myself. But yeah, no, like, if I'm getting more excitable, you'll see very quickly that, like, how do I do this in a good example that's not just me, like, really spieling my bullshit? Reading dick search has a whole new meaning, exactly. I mean, I could talk really fast. It's not actually that hard to talk at a bit more of a accelerated speed, kind of like this sort of thing. Again, it's very much, I let it come through when I'm a bit more excited, and this is actually at a speed that I think pretty much every Kiwi I know can actually kind of follow it. And that's, like, again, that's not even speed talking, that's just kind of normal talking. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I'll talk with the people in the house, often it kind of speeds like this, where it's just like, we're talking about a subject, we'll go through it, it's like, hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? Do you know about this part of it? And we'll go through all the details that are involved in it. Does that kind of give an example of how much I actively think about slowing down how I speak on stream? I think I've proved my point with that one. I don't know. I'll let you figure that one out. I think that was a decent example of kind of what I mean by, like, the Kiwi speak quite fast. We're forcing you a 0.75. That's probably not even, like, that far off the point, right? With that, like, genuinely. I mean it with lovingly sort of care. Like, I don't mind talking at a slower speed, and stuff. I've talked with, in my time, I've chatted online with so many people overseas that I'm kind of used to, like, slowing down and talking about things at a bit more of a decelerated pace. Alright, let me pull up that ad again. New... And hopefully my entire browser doesn't crash. But yeah, it's a funny little thing when you kind of realize that sort of thing. You enunciate words very well, though. Even I can follow you at Kiwi speed. So I enunciate pretty decently because of okay, this is one of those weird things. I have watched so much foreign media throughout all of my life, especially American media, that, like, I actually fuck up pronunciations Kiwi-styled a lot. But, like, for the longest time, I would not say Mia, I would say mayor, which is wrong. It's mayor, if you were to do it that way. So I kind of did a mixed point, because I basically took mayor and kind of added the Kiwi schwa at the end of it, so it became mayor. But it's supposed to be, we pronounce it as Mia here. Don't ask. Anyway, this is the ad. Let's go back to it. See if it doesn't crash this time.
If you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick unprotected and it was warped out of shape in no time. I could barely recognize my own dick. Imagine that. Then I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant. The best way to take care of your dick in 3 easy steps. First, wash your dick with soap and water. Then, wait for your dick to dry. Once your dick is clean and dry, paint your dick with Schaefer's dick sealant. I used to be too embarrassed to invite people over to see my dick. But now, my dick's the talk of the town. I even have pictures of my dick. Check out that dick. I want to send this to my secretary. Barbara always loves to receive my dick pics. After all, summertime is all about spending time on your dick. I'll often have 20 to 30 people on my dick at once. That can really wear your dick out, causing dick splinters and discoloration. But with Schaefer's dick sealant, my dick stays a nice golden brown colour. Who wouldn't want a golden dick? I used to never let children anywhere near my dick. My dick was too dangerous for kids to play on. But it seems like every kid in the neighbourhood's been on my dick this summer, and they've all had a good time. My dick's over 70 years old, but it looks brand new. That's part of the reason all my neighbours are jealous of my dick. Wasn't that right, Jim?
Yes, you've got a nice dick, okay?
His wife is always on my dick, begging me to know the secret of my perfect dick. If you like Schaefer's dick sealant, check out Schaefer's New Zealand style cock. I had a huge hole in my dick, but I fixed it by jamming some cock in it. You'd be surprised how many things you can fix by jamming cock into them. Have an extra large hole in your dick? Try Schaefer's African style cock. Just go to your local home improvement store and ask for the big black cock. Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant. Don't put it on your penis. There's also a helpful number on the back. Hi, I've got a question about my dick. Schaefer's New Zealand style... Hey, get that squirrel off my dick. He knows he's not allowed to come on my dick.
So... This is Kiwi humor at its finest. This is us sitting there acknowledging the fuck out of the fact that, like, people love making fun of our accent, and us just going, okay, how do we make this even dumber? Cork? Yeah. It's cork. To be fair, he really overdoes the Kiwi accent in a few ways with, like, the kid statement. Cods. Oh, let the cods come over. The cods like my dick. It's great. But yeah, no, just this is a whole thing. There is 3 of these ads, by the way, and this guy gets progressively more unhinged with each of the ads, and it's so fucking dumb. I absolutely love these. But yes, if you're ever wondering, like, what Kiwi humor genuinely looks like, that is what we're like with each other. Is we're really fucked up individuals. But, like, here we go. Here's all 3, apparently. I'll see if I can skip through the first one, at least. Get the squirrel off my dick. To be fair, we don't have squirrels here, but hey.
Schaefer's New Zealand style... Hey, get that squirrel off my dick. He knows he's not allowed to come on my dick.
Oh yeah, a
Right
crisp
around the time I turned
360p.
40, my dick became soft and spongy, and I never used it anymore. My wife wouldn't even sit on my dick.
Getting recommended his own stream for real. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I wonder what the stream's like. It's probably ass.
And the neighbourhood kids would all point and laugh. But that was before I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick hardener from the makers of Schaefer's dick sealant. It keeps your dick nice and hard all year round in 3 simple steps. First, grab a neighbour to help you, because making your dick as hard as a rock can be a 2-man job. Then, rub the dick hardener into your dick, hard and
Oh my god, his face.
And when you get tired, take a
No, okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can find this in, like, a better quality, because this is just so fucking good. Rub the dick harder? Exactly.
Right around the time I turned 40, my dick became soft and spongy, and I never used it anymore.
God, it's so loud.
My wife wouldn't even sit on my dick, and the neighbourhood kids would all point and laugh.
Dude,
But that was before I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick hardener from the makers of Schaefer's dick sealant. It keeps your dick nice and hard all year round in 3 simple steps. First, grab a neighbour to
Hair
help, because making your dick as hard as a rock can be a two-man job.
Sure, there's a lot
Then,
on YouTube.
rub the
The
dick
third
hardener
one
into
I
your
don't
dick
know if I
hard
can
and
show on
fast.
YouTube without potential
And when you get
repercussions.
tired, take a break and watch your neighbour rub your dick. It's fun to watch someone else rub your dick. And finally, simply wait for your dick to get hard while you think about all the fun times you'll have this year on your rock-hard dick. I've rubbed my dick raw with other inferior products, but that won't happen with Schaefer's Dick Hardener. Because Schaefer's is committed to your dick, and the people at headquarters do nothing but think about dicks all day long. In fact, Schaefer's now has an entire new line of products specifically formulated just for your dick. There's Schaefer's Dick Paint, for when you want to play around with having a different coloured dick. And if you want to get rid of your dick entirely and start from scratch, try Schaefer's Dick Remover. The unique acid formula will melt away your dick in no time. And if you don't think it'll work, ask me mum. She used to have a dick. Then she got rid of it when she met Dad. To be honest, I think Dad loved her more when she had a dick. It was enormous. Trust me, I've seen the photos. But most importantly, be on the lookout for the world's first dick vacuum, Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick sucker. Because why should you pay 2 guys you don't know to show up in a van and suck your dick for you? Now you can suck your own dick, all you want. Hey, why not make yourself some extra money and suck everyone in the neighbourhood's dick while you're at it? So join us on social media and tweet us a picture of your dick using the hashtag #ShowUsYourDick. Oh look, we've already got some.
Show us your dicks, big and small. Here at Schaefer's we can take them all. A dick in the front, a dick in the rear. We've serviced dicks our entire career. Schaefer's, it's good for your wood.
Schaefer's New Zealand-style Dick Hardener. It's like Viagra for your dick.
Oh my god. Oh man, every time I watch these fucking ads, man, you can't. Oh my god. Yeah. That's... Yeah, by the way, I want to stress, before you might go like, okay, so this is very clearly comedic bits, right? But like, you have no idea what our actual ads are like. Matthew, do you remember these 2 ads? I love these 2 ads. These are 2 real actual ads, by the way, right here. These are 100% actual real ads. I will click on these and show these. I've shown these before. Please believe me. The best one is, this is an official government ad from the police.
Oh no, George is driving. He's too wasted. I should say something, but I could look dumb in front of Monique. Bro, Monique says you're dumb, but if he crashes, I'll have to live with his family.
Puzzle time.
And if he dies, Ghost George will haunt me forever.
Grab a chip. Want a chip?
You know I can't grab your ghost chips.
Go away.
Spoon.
Spacehead. Bro, Willie, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, I've been internalizing a really complicated situation in my head.
What are you on about?
I don't think you should drive.
Nah.
Nah, you're too drunk, bro. Just crash here.
Yes, crash here. Okay.
Stop a mate from driving drunk. Legend.
Legend. That is an actual ad that we had on TV. That is one of the best ads of all time. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, Monique says you're dumb. Got him your goose chops. The police, yes. That is an official government police ad. That is, like, legitimately, if you looked at the end there, I'll flick it back to it quickly. It's very hard to see, but there is actually the government watermark on it. With that, like, when it says the, like, legend thing. If we go back to this quickly.
Legend.
There we go. Down here. This is the official New Zealand government tag. This was commissioned and made by the New Zealand government. As part of, like, the Safer Journeys, basically anti-drinking ads. But this one is the Mitre 10 one that I grew up with this shit. This is literally one of this. I still quote this fucking ad to this day. This is possibly one of the most, like, culturally intensive ads that exist in the world. For me, personally.
What are you doing this weekend? I'm putting up a retaining wall. Do it yourself? No, I'm going to get some broken. Oh, come on, mate, do it yourself. She's a pretty big job. Oh, you'll be right. You reckon? We can knock it over in half a day. Yeah, get a couple mates around. Hey, Jonesy! Huh? Give us a hammer for job Saturday. Mate, you're dreaming. Aussies. No surprises there.
DIY. It's in our DNA.
Mate, you're dreaming! Aussies. No surprises there. So yes, that is legitimately an ad I still reference to this day. Mate, you're dreaming! Hey, Jonesy! Give us a job! Give us a hand with the job on Saturday! Fucking... Dude, New Zealand ads, man, they are a weird fucking breed. Like, I cannot stress enough that I grew up with that fucking ad, and it, like, informs so much of my stuff. Wait, okay, now I gotta just click on something like this. We've committed. Oh yes, love, hot
rugby balls, McDonald's, snapper schools, world peace, woolly fleece, Ronald and raising beasts, chili bins, cricket wins, Sparskies, gold.
So, okay, little bit of lore for this song here. So this is Macca's, right? Or McDonald's for y'all that don't call it Macca's. So this is the Kiwi burger. This is, like the specialty burger that McDonald's has, here. It's not all that incredible. It's a decent burger, but normally really overpriced. Point is, when I worked at McDonald's, this came back at the time. There is a soft expectation that you can sing this. I was able to. I can't do it anymore, but I was able to remember the entire thing for this, off the top of my head.
Kiwis love hot pools, rugby balls, McDonald's, snapper schools, world peace, woolly fleece, Ronald and raising beasts, chili bins, cricket wins, Sparskies, gold teas, silver ferns, carry trees, Kiwi burger, love one please.
With a slice of what is beef fruit,
there you go.
100% pure beef patty, and an egg from Farmer Brown, it's the original Kiwi burger.
Swan rice, butterflies, mustard, fishing flies, hokey pokey, Murray hugger, Kiwi burger, that's a tucker.
Yeah, we already saw this one. Again, iconic ad.
Yeah, give us a hammer for it's on Saturday. Mate, you're dreaming. Aussies.
So again, all of these were legitimately TV ads we had.
DIY. It's in our DNA.
DIY, it's in our DNA. Hey, it's already got to the drinking ad again.
Situation.
No.
But like,
What are you on about?
I was in a really complicated situation in my.
yeah. I was internalizing.
I've been internalizing a really complicated situation in my head. Stop a mate from driving drunk.
Oh god, this
Are you
one.
going to the Deathstalkers Ball this year?
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Hadn't planned on it.
I've got a live band. Spot prizes. Mrs.
Fucking
McConnell's
too weird,
making
isn't
a
it?
venison pie for the supper.
Wait, let me...
Oh yeah.
They've got Spates on tap all night and a late license.
She makes a fair game pie, does Mrs. McConnell.
Oh, not Spades.
Right.
I've got 2 tickets. Tell you what, it's on me.
Fair enough. Might see you there then.
Good on you, mate.
Spades. Pride of the South for over 125 years.
Good sport, that Sharon.
Generous to a fault.
Here's some food for thought, New Zealand. In 1926, the great Whālap was born down in mighty Timaru. Less than a year later...
Oh, this is what I was talking about the other day. The fucking Aussies stealing our shit.
Here's some food for thought, New Zealand. In 1926, the great Whālap was born down in mighty Timaru. Less than a year later, Australia claimed him for themselves. Now he's their national icon. The cheeky sods also stole your favourite band, Dragon in the 70s, Split Ends in the 80s, and Crowded House in the 90s. The politically correct stole Bullrush, and the Swiss took off with Coots and Butterworth. Let's face it, everyone's always stealing your stuff, and that's why you need to insure yourself, New Zealand. And who better to do that than NZI?
Yeah, that was an insurance company. I remember that ad.
The wood spider is the most...
Oh, love this show. It's my favourite.
It's me favourite.
Oh, not her, but... Oh, no, she's such a mole. I believe she's wearing stripes. Her and Kylie were switched at birth. Why are we watching this? Isn't there a test on the other channel?
And the home side have stolen it. Well, here's trouble for the Wallabies.
Nah, mate, Kiwis. I fucking remember this ad too. Oh god, that was a dumb ad.
Tonight I crashed into the poultry queen. Destroyed exports for China. Truck turned like an ocean liner. Just on the way to get my laundry cleaned. Don't want an insurance hold up, know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no. Instead we'll keep you moving. I just woke up from the strangest dream. My house was robbed around me, broke in and didn't rouse me. They took my favorite thing, my big TV. Call the policeman first, then call the team. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, said we'll keep you moving.
Fucking state insurance. Oh, gotta say.
Cooking chips, my wife was in the bath.
One thing we know for certain,
The flames went up the curtain.
kitchen's ablaze, but help's arrived at last. We'll need more help from our insurance costs.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, said we'll keep
Oh.
moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down.
Dad, Billy Scott says his batch is better than ours.
Oh, I remember this one!
Why's that then?
Because he's right on the beach, and we're way up on the hill.
Well, you get a nice view when you're up high.
This one's so cool! I like this one. I love this as a kid.
Just let my love throw a spark and have a little stay for you.
You first.
Right.
Geronimo! Woohoo!
We believe if you can dream it, you can do it.
Back in the day when men's fashion wasn't cutting it, modern Kiwi males demanded more from their casual attire, but what they actually got was less. A whole lot less, as they welcomed in stubbies, available mostly in brown and in a frightening one size too small. Finally, the Kiwi male was able to liberate his thighs to a breathless country, and his puku, and his bum. Features included a handy front key pocket, although no key could fit in it, which was cool, because back then, well, people just left their keys in the car anyway. Now, any social occasion was one men could feel comfortable in as they drank their L&P while their mullets sheltered their necks from the long summer sun that burned on and on. You were there, and so was L&P. World famous in New Zealand since ages ago.
Trumpet, simplifying summer. How far away from the beach do togs become undies? Skin-tight swimming togs, an item of clothing you'd happily wear in public, but not in public. So how far is too far? Let's begin. Togs, 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 undies. Undies, 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 undies. If you can't see the water, you're in underpants. Local supermarkets. Pedestrian crossings. Office buildings, public transport, anywhere more than 300 metres from the water's edge, all underpant transformation areas. If we treat the budgie smuggler with respect, undies, 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 togs, everyone wins. Trumpet, simplifying summer.
I remember that fucking ad too. So stupid.
Huh?
Oh. Oh yes.
Yeah. He's good, eh, bro?
Good, eh, bro?
Ah! I think it's all in the neck.
It's all in the neck.
No, go like this. Like that. Alright, okay, ready? Oh! Yeah. See? a word like that? Nick agility, cuz. What? Nick agility.
Nick agility.
Nice, man. Yeah, you try it. Nah. Come on. Try again. Harder, bro. You need to do it harder. Can you do it? Go and do mine again, then. What? It hurt. No. It sounded hard.
Sharpen up.
No.
Left plus.
Sharpen up. Oh my god, some of those were just such fucking shit posts, man. Hey, remember when this was a magic stream? Alright, let's fuck it, not magic stream. Well, it was a magic stream, now we're let's go back to the fucking game. There we go. little bit of a history lesson for everyone on that one, I guess. The goal of these ads wasn't to make me interested in New Zealand, but here we are. Dude, we had some wild shit back in our days. It was great. But no, almost all of those ads are ads like I grew up with, or were just iconic. Like, there's so many other more drinking ads, like there's the mate one. Oh, mate. Mate. Go. Fucking love it. A real Final Fantasy with the New Zealand ads all along, exactly. We need enough to buy more of them Espers. But yeah, no, that's... I love showing some of those old ads though, because it's just like... Every country has their weird, wacky, and funny ads, right? Especially nowadays. But like, New Zealand had its own charm for a lot of these long ago. Like, I could point at like so many old dumb ads that weren't even New Zealand ads, but just were really, they just fit the fucking style that were New Zealand ads. And yeah, this was all born because of talking about like New Zealand pronunciation of dick. Oh, the neighbor's real jealous of my dick. Ain't that right? Yeah! His wife loves my dick. She's always over asking more about why my dick's so amazing. Big dick energy, man. Big dick energy. Dick in the front, dick in the rear. Probably play 6 after 9. I highly recommend 6. It seems really fun mechanically alone. Which is like, it's just awesome to have. Yeah, let's do that one. Give myself some options. Give me a moment to watch the third dick ad. Oh, the third dick ad is so unhinged. No. I'm genuinely serious. I don't know if I can show it on YouTube. Like, okay, give me a second, I'll pull it up. And we'll show it purely to show why I do not think I can show it on stream. I know that just kind of is counterintuitive. I can edit it out later. Playing 5 at the moment and Ninja's so OP. Ninja has the dual wielding. Once you get that into freelance, and then you get like Spellblade and, was it Rapid Fire? You just kind of kill everything. Which is really nice. Dick and New Zealand 3. This isn't high quality is the problem. I heard that I missed Mime. Did you miss Mime? I thought it was not that hard to miss. Oh, is it? I mean, yeah, I can see it being visible. Alright, give me a sec. Alright. Here's the ad. It's not very high quality, but it's probably going to save my ass a little bit.
My dick to people I work with.
I was about to get it, and the castle came crumbling down. Oh, you don't get it there. You literally can't get Mime there.
Hundreds of times, and they love it.
Alright, anyway.
I've shown my dick to people I work with hundreds of times, and they love it. Not just because I'm the boss. Hi, I'm Marty Schaefer, president of Schaefer's New Zealand style products, such as Dick Sealant, Dick Hardener, Dick Remover, and my personal favourite, the Dick Sucker. Until recently, we used to refer to those all-important office presentations as PowerPoints. But in today's office, dicks are on the tip of everyone's tongue. And that's why our latest product focuses on the many dicks you're exposed to at work. Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations. Guys, let's show them all the different dicks they can buy from us. Running a company can be challenging, And that's why I communicate to my clients and employees in the clearest way a man can in the corporate environment, with my dick. Oh, sorry. There for me, Barbara? Yeah. Even though we have all sorts of dicks, fast-paced dicks, flashy dicks, interactive dicks, inspirational dicks, persuasive dicks, and dicks just for the holidays, you can't just rock up to a meeting and whoop your dick out. Before I show my dick to anyone, I put it on the biggest screen I can find and then spend up to 2 hours poring over every detail of my enormous dick. That's the longest one at this office. Everyone's eyes widen when they first see it, but once they get their hands on the hard copy, they get the feel of my dick, and I like watching them do it.
God, that
if your dick is boring, people can easily doze off because they've seen a dick like yours before. But with Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations, you'll virtually slap them with your dick. Jim, wake up. What was I talking about?
Your dick?
Good, Jim. It's a good sign if Jim is following along. He's seen so many dicks, I'm convinced all he dreams of are dicks.
No more dicks. Get it out of my face. I've had enough.
Poor little guy. I've got to go now. I've done such a fantastic job presenting my dick around the office that I've got a meeting with the head of human resources. Hope it's a promotion. Kidding, I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. You wanted to see me, Kathy? Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations. Try our dicks. They're easy because they're not hard.
Okay, now have I proven to why I couldn't really show that? Like, I was hesitant to show that on stream? Alright, cool. Let's move back to the video game. Anyway. New Zealand humor, everybody. It's only considered too far when you get sent to human resources. That's probably not the phrasing I want to use. Can't demonetize if you never monetize. I mean, I can't monetize, that's the problem. I mean, yeah, they're the ones I could pull someone at the moment. So I have utility. The utility options might not be bad. Go through some of these. Get Carbuncle gone. New Zealand human feeling. No, it takes, so I see it, and then it takes a little bit of time to hit the thing. Keep in mind, there's obviously also a delay. Like, if I'm reading it, it got sent through, is the short answer. But yeah, no, fucking... Kiwi humor, man. Kiwi humor is something else. There's a reason as well that, like, I get a little upset, because if I was to go full Kiwi mode with a lot of my stuff, where, like, I am with some, like, friends and such, I literally wouldn't be able to stream it. The more bogan New Zealand you get, like, literally the less you can put on stream. There's words we say that are not allowed. That are normal for us and not acceptable for the rest of the world. But yeah, there you go. So we've gone through our really, like, off-topic view of dicks. Yeah, Kiwi streaming platform. There's a joke. I'm refraining from making the joke. Refraining. Ah, it's so hard to not want to say it. There's the off-brand YouTube. Ah! I can't wait to go on to the girl at the end probably wanted that big dick. Oh, again, the company's all about dicks, right? Like, yeah, she probably was very interested to see the dick that he was ready to present. God damn it. So yeah, there's a humor to, like, how there's terms that are used very commonly in, like, card game circles, like big dick energy. But it says, it means so much more when a Kiwi says that. Right? So, oh, I'm about to show off my big dick energy. It's like, wait a minute. I don't think you can do that on this platform. Any New Zealand streaming platform called DickTube. Yeah, it's where a bunch of guys stream their dick. You all come see my dick? I'll show you my dick. Getting big dick energy. Never underestimate the big dick energy. I hate how you have to get up in the air to use the healing in the airship to just come back down. Oh, this as well as tonight recently. I absolutely love both. Well, again, all of the Final Fantasies I've played so far I've really enjoyed. The ones I'm probably the most excited for after this are like 7, kinda 8, I guess, 10 definitely, and then probably like 13, and then like 15. Do you have a stream dick? God fucking damn it. No, I don't have a stream deck. I really should get a stream deck, though. Oh no, I do have a stream deck. It's sitting, oh yeah, it's right here. It's not a very big stream deck, but you know, it's adequate. It gets the job done. Can't complain, can't complain. Might as well talk shit, bro. Only dicks. God damn it. Start my next channel, only dicks. Mallets only dicks. You have no idea how tempting that would be, by the way, to like do a only dicks like channel where it's just me talking about Magic the Gathering. Like, I genuinely, being serious, I would really love to do that. Do YouTube shorts, like, daily for talking about that shit. I'd do it on this channel, but, like, I'll be really honest, I'm just so tired at the moment. I can't consider something like that. It's okay, we're just dick enthusiasts. It only starts out as a dick enthusiast, then you become a bit of a dick, a hell of a dick enjoyer. To be fair, I do respect the dick enjoyers. I mean, Who doesn't enjoy dicks? Like, come on. God, I fucking... Oh, my mum used to have a dick, but then she used dick remover. Oh, I think Dad liked her better when she had a dick. It was pretty big, too. I know, I've seen the photos. That fucking creepy ass face that motherfucker had. I swear to God. Should I post a dick video on Discord? Oh God. Is also really OP. And 5, there's a specific area it's OP in, but I think it's pretty shite the rest of the time, I'll be honest. Like, if your versus undead, it's insane, because you just one-shot them. But, like, other than that, Time Mage, White Mage, I mean, you want OP, max out Red Mage on someone. Get dual cast. You'll see real quickly what OP is. Just confuse the enemies for 0 mana. I mean, that doesn't work versus a lot of enemies though. And it's just easier to just kill them. Confuse isn't actually that great because it normally gets broken when hit, right? But I guess if you have a full team spamming it constantly, it's not too bad, but it's just sort of like, yeah. I cannot stress enough, just get a like, as a recommendation, get Ninja, Spellblade, and right, it was a ranger or archer or whatever it is. On one character, and then just make it so you have dual wielding some weapons, and put Spellblade and what's the thing again? Rapid fire. Put those on, and you'll see really quickly what the fuck a silly build looks like. Like, Blue Mage is also really obscenely strong. But Blue Mage requires you to go search for certain things. Like Wonder Guard we had to search for, and that was really fucking good. Wonder Guard, if you're wondering, applies Protect, Shell, and Float to all of your team in one cast. But yeah, no, Red Mage is the one to master. If you want one to, like, be mastering and be obscene, pick out your spellcaster, pick up Red Mage on them, get them to get maxed out, and then get Summoner and whatever else you want on there, and you'll laugh the game away. That's what I did, and my god, the game became very easy from that. Those are just, again, recommendations. Play the game how you want to play. Because I ran, what did I run in the end? I think it was 1 freelance and 3 mimics, right? Because it was freelance for my melee, and then mimics for the other 3, and then it's let's see, it was White Mage, Time Mage, dual cast, Black Mage, Blue Mage, dual cast, Summoner, White Mage, dual cast. I think is how I did it. Because, you know, redundancy and everything. Well, Locke just learned a lot of things, and so did Edgar. I think that actually means they maxed out one, right? Yeah, Edgar maxed out. That's really good. That he's done with, Unicorn. I want you... Yeah, we Phantom long-term that I want him to be on. Who's got Phantom at the moment? Oh, Setzer? Oh yeah, replace Setzer. I think I'm at a point where we still really don't have enough money, do we? Actually, I'm gonna take Phantom off Edgar because I want Phantom to be on him long term, I think. No, I don't. I want Strength to be on him long term, I think. I don't know what he scales off of. Actually, I should probably go look that up. Stats, Edgar, what are your base stats? Your Strength primary. So I assume your scale of Strength with your Mechanist stuff. So I want... Probably just more utility, honestly. Siren. Just get those done. Posted a deck video in the Discord, and now Discord can inspect the deck. Hell yeah. I love looking at other people's decks. It's cool. Mog learned a bunch of stuff. Mog finished off Golem. I feel like I'm saying, like, a slur. I mean, Mog and Moogle, shortening down things tend to sound a bit... so with Golem... Protect, Stop, and Cure. Well, now, Unicorn's open, so I could do this one. Get, like, Incerner on another character. If anyone's wondering why I'm, like, just doing this, it is pure and simply so I can get money and not level up. Column D's deck. God damn. God damn it. Oh boy, I got you surrounded now, bitch. I could make Terra... I can't remember, can I use Trance right now? I could make Terra naked. But like, I think you can only use it like once every once in a while, right? Yeah, I can use Trance. There you go, she all naked. Doesn't last very long. You can't see it, but her action bar is ticking down. And then she takes out of it. I want to see, can I not use Trance next fight? Is it once per rest, maybe? I can use this Trance. No, I can use it. Okay. Oh, that's good to know, though. Because I remember seeing it not usable at one point earlier. So I was wondering if it was like a thing. I assume it's probably once per fight though. Gotta go now. All good, Matthew. Catch you later. Have a good one. Farewell, 4 and a white. Yeah, exactly. Oh! Stretch. I did ask this to the Discord yesterday, and I'll breach the question now, just because I kind of have my answers already for it, but like, I just want to talk about it more. So, not tomorrow, but the day after, is going to be the B-Day stream, where I'm going to be starting with karaoke, and I have, I'm trying to decide the list of songs I'm going to sing. Now, I'm gonna say this now, and I'll say it again tomorrow, and I'll try and iterate it in any way I can everywhere. When that stream starts, I'm gonna probably, like, have it on standby for, like, 5-ish minutes, and then I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start straight away, so I highly recommend, if you're interested in seeing how that stream goes, or how the karaoke goes, pop by early. Because it's only going to probably be like up to an hour of singing, and then the rest of it's going to be spoken. So if you're not interested in the karaoke, you can wait it out as well pretty easily. I do have to make it so I will probably have to go through the thing later. I'll try and do something, if possible, to get everything downloaded somewhere safely so I can use it in the future if I need to for reference. But I am gonna have to private that VOD at some point and make it so I remove the karaoke part of it at the very least before reposting it. So there will be like a section of time between playing the game and like between finishing karaoke and playing the game, just to ensure that I can cut out easily. And then it will be like a bit more of a, when I come back I'll talk on that. But during that karaoke segment, I am going to be pretty much focused on the singing. I'll go from song to song, I'll have a little bit of time potentially between to talk, and like, I don't know, down some honey or something to keep my throat lubricated and not dying miserably. Have stuff like something to drink. But yeah, if anyone's got songs that they think would be a nice idea, as a good suggestion, I'm definitely open to listening at this point, because like I said, I have a list of songs I think I'll do. If I see better ones, I'll add those in instead though. I've already changed out the list like twice now. Because I'm trying to pick songs that I, one, either have sung before and know how to sing, so retraining to them's easier, or ones that aren't too hard to learn. Please don't just Death 5 me. Thank God. I was fast enough that none of them did Death 5 me. But yeah, so that's the big thing at the moment that I'm trying to work towards, is I'm trying to do my best with that. Because if anyone knows me well, they know that, like, I have the perspective of trying to always do the best I possibly can at anything I do, for better or worse. Right? Like, I'll stress myself out over things that I shouldn't be stressing myself out over. Damn it. reset my characters now. I kind of want to have like 30,000 before I go back at minimum, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to lose out on that estimate. Like, I want to have enough money to guarantee I can get us another Esper. To be fair, there also might not be another Esper at the auction house, but I don't want to go in without enough money to get it. Right? Like, I think that's the thing that I'm, like, super scared about, is if I go in, I don't have it, I'm like, cool, I'm just fucked. Right? This is also, again, a good opportunity because all my characters are now currently getting, like, every spell ever of the early list, so it means I can just pick the ones that give them good level up bonuses. Which is really nice.
It's the Joker, baby!
And he's dead. Egg alert fire. Whoops. Isn't it? Yeah, you're probably the next one to toss on. Fuck it. High levels of almost all of the core spells. Seems pretty decent. Did they silence Edgar? God damn it. Doesn't do anything to him though, it's just he just pulls out a drill. It's like, oh, I can't speak anyway. Vroom. Sorry, I just need to check on something. There we go. Oh, that's what happened earlier. That's weird. Okay, so at one point in time, OBS like pseudo flicker crashed, but it didn't crash, it just like vanished but wasn't there. And I clicked on the thing to open it again, but then it just opened up and I didn't realize. But now I see that like it actually did kind of register that it had been shut. So it had tried to open another one. It didn't do anything to the computers because it did actually catch that there was one already running. But that's kind of fascinating. That just really goes to show that my computer shat the bed earlier. Something fierce. Ooh, sticky. I really need to do something else though. I want to make sure I get all the stops. Games like this, like we're now at a stage where I think lockout can occur. Where, like, if I don't do something at the correct timing, I'll miss it. And because of that is why I'm, like, so intense about making sure I do everything. If anyone is wondering why I'm, like, being super methodical and, well, I say methodical, and trying to, like, get all the money that I need to go do the thing. Because we're now at a stage where, yeah, just, you can miss out. And that, I'm not against that, I just feel like now I have to play with that in mind. Where I don't want to miss things, or miss too much. Right? The game actually has choices that means that I don't get something, or I don't get something for a while. The fact that, like, we could choose to get Mog or not, I guess, is like a big thing on that. Ugh. I'm noticing it. I'm noticing it now. I'm getting too bored. I'm starting to sing. Oh no. It's fine for now. Tis fine. Okay, so now one or two things has kind of changed in my mind of how I need to approach leveling Terra. Right? If she has her Esper form that just amps her damage a shitload, do I actually want her leveling up her magic stat from, like, levels as the Esper in her pocket? Right? Because, like, her dad gives +2 magic per level, which is a god lot. Do I want to be giving her raw stats, or do I want to be giving her mana? I need to double check how Trance works, because I can't remember if Trance still has cost attributed to the spells, or if it's just, like, their power is increased. Because if it is that, then the smart thing to do, and this is something that a lot of people don't do with games, is instead of leaning more into dealing more damage, you lean more into facilitating your already high damage. Right? That's something that is actually, like, really, like, easy to forget or misunderstand. Is if something does something, do you do more of that something, or do you mean that you can do, like, do you make that something do more, or do you make that something be done more often? And it depends on the thing. And, like any game where you've got a spell, if the spell is low cost and low cooldown, you try and increase its damage. If it is high cooldown, low cost, high damage, you try and reduce its cooldown. And if it's low cooldown, high damage, but high cost, then you try and reduce its cost. Or you make it more mana, which is equivalent to making the cost less. So in this case, that's why I'm like, I'm wondering if I make it so she's just getting more mana per level instead. But then again, magic also might increase mana per level. Because I think stamina increases... I might, actually, I think that's okay to go look up quickly, right? Final Fantasy VI stats. What do stats mean? What do stats result in? Level matters for those, doesn't matter. Alright, so strength, also known as vigor, the strength stat increases the damage done by physical attacks. Okay, agility is known as speed, increases the rate at which the ATB gauge fills. Okay. So I do probably want to increase that at some point. Stamina increases the chance of surviving against death attacks. The amount they are healed by regen. Oh shit, stamina's really good then. The amount of damage dealt by poison, sap, and HP. And the amount of healing per step done by whatever the fuck that might be. Like strength, enemies do not have a stamina stat, but it is not randomly selected, and it is placed as a calculation. Okay, so that's cool. Magic increases the damage down by magic attacks. Unlike strength, it can exceed value, and it is multiply thing. So mana is not increased by magic. So it might be worth leveling the magic for a good little while. And then switching over to leveling mana later. Just to ensure it's like I can refresh pretty frequently currently. But like, and if I go into a longer fight, I can probably try to spring some Aethers. But like having a fight I go into and I just completely go, I killed this thing, I killed this thing, I killed this thing. It sounds pretty useful. With Terra. Her health is really low though. That is the other concern I have. So I do kind of want to increase her HP value. So I might like... What I might do is with the Espers, I'll swap some of them around to just get Terra having a lot of values, like raw stat-wise. Because like after we've kind of gotten to a certain stage of all of this, it's very easy now to like just not care, right? Like again, our characters are per se not getting stronger right now, but they're getting more utility available to them, which is the big thing. And then with the fact that we're farming up the money to try and get more Espers, if that is available to us, then yeah. We do have enough, but like I said, I kind of want to have like at minimum 30,000. I kind of want to go higher if we can. But the fact that, yeah, this area doesn't give EXP is insane. Because like the amount of shit that I can get here, like there's actually a very real argument I should just be constantly perma-stealing with Locke. Because there is also a shitload of items to be gained here, and that could lead to a lot of money as well as getting items I might not have anyway, like otherwise. And like, I think we're at a stage where, I don't know, I feel like if I was to do that, I kind of want to have more levels. As well as I don't think any of the enemies that we're like getting done into this thing is I have got good enough drops to justify it. That we don't get like from their just inherent drops as well. Locke just learned a bunch of stuff, which means that he is able to move on. Let's see what with this one. This entire stream so far has basically been this and like Kiwi ads. I think that's amazing. Oh, wait a minute. So I remember reading that weapon that Locke has can be like range or melee. That did way more damage than in melee form. So I think what I'm gonna just quickly do as well is push Locke to the back. So Locke's now in range position by default. So I think that's just gonna be more damage, right? With basic attack. Because he does like 300 something like that, like at best, 200, 300. We get the opportunity to see, admittedly. Oh, he's in the back line, he just still kind of swung like a thing, okay. Mog learned in sooner, but that's not enough to max it out. Again, it's one of those things of like all the support spells being learned on all the characters. It's kind of hard not to say that that's good. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Maybe it's like the position he's attacking too, so if you attack the back enemy, he does ranged attack. Instead of him being thing. So, I mean, then by that argument, it would be better to have him frontlined. Because then his damage won't get mitigated. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's great timing. Sunbathe? Hell yeah. Full heal, everyone. I do want to increase everyone's stamina, though, if stamina actually just... Because, yeah, again, what I was reading quickly from the stats thing is that stamina increases how much they're healed by with heals. Which is really good. Oh, I got some mithril rods. Nice. I love mithril decks. I do need to count my, one of my decks that I'm building, because I don't actually know where I'm at with cards. I think I'm at like 50, 60 cards in it. The land towns deck that I've been building. Based on the Wandering Mistral from Final Fantasy. Yes, I am bringing back Magic discussion, because it's still in my head. Because I was asked about it last night, it's like, where are you at with that deck? And I'm like, I know it's still quite a ways away, because there's a couple of cards I do want to get that I just need to go buy. And the fact that I still don't have the last fucking land, which ironically is the land from this this game. It's Jador. The aristocratic capital. That's the missing land. Then after that, I just want to get like some nice bird and land force energy and just fill out the land base. Where are we at with money? We're at 30k now. Do we think 30k is enough? I think we've done enough. So with that being the case, I'm gonna switch up everyone's things to what I actually want them to be. So I think... I mean, I might as well put you on then, for that, because that's just one. Then, who's the worst Final Fantasy villain? Okay, I'm gonna ask, what do you mean by worst? Do you mean, like, in terms of writing, or do you mean, like, in terms of evil? Yes, because I can only speak to the ones I've come across so far as well. Writing, you mean? I mean... probably, like... 2, 3. I'm trying to think which one I disliked the most. Because, like, I'm trying to remember... 2 wasn't too bad. 3, I think, was just ruined because of all the other shit going on. I think it was 2. I think 2 is the worst written villain. Like, I know a lot of people try and say 1. I don't have a problem with Garland, per se. The weakness he has is he's just the least written. But I know that there's side content external to the game that, like, fleshes out that storyline a lot more. So I guess if we're talking in that sense, then yeah, I guess Garland, just because he's the least written villain. He's literally just like a knight that did a bad thing, dies, got sent back in time to come back forward in time. Did 3's villain even speak? Might not have. Again, 3's... The problem with 3... is that, like, there's so many bad parts leading up to it, and it's the way you win is one of the most, like, ones of the lot. Because, like, every fucking character just doesn't matter. Like, so much of the writing in 3 suffers, especially from the fact that the main characters legitimately don't, at least in the version I played, didn't have them differentiated. So it just literally, what happens is that when a person speaks, it just has a text box for when it's one of the characters. So when they're talking amongst themselves, it's just text box, text box, text box, text box. You don't know which one's speaking. It doesn't even say like Hero 1, Hero 2, Hero 3, Hero 4, or shit like that. I'd have forgiven it a little bit if I had some way of, like, separating them. But you just don't. I actually like the 2 stamina, I'm not gonna lie. I need to go? Yeah. But like, then you get to 4 where like, I'll stand by the actual main villain, kind of shit. Everything that leads up to that, with the story of the protagonist and all that going for it, it's not too bad. The actual best villain that's like a genuine villain is X-Death in 5. I think he is one of the best villains ever done in Final Fantasy, because he is basically the Darth Vader of Final Fantasy. He is the methodic, always strutting forward, winning dude that is just this unstoppable force, and even when something goes badly for him, he'll just make it work. He actually thinks through most of his plans, and he gets that shit done right. There's a reason why he's the only villain that doesn't, like, actively use minions for a long time. Right? Like, he only uses minions very, very late game, and that's as a soul tank, which is on purpose. The rest of the game, he's the one that's fighting. And then, so far in this one, I mean, the main villain's the Emperor, but, like, Kefka's the most memorable. Well, no, I'm pretty sure he's not, like, the Emperor's not even the main villain. I'm pretty sure there's something else that's gonna be the case, especially with, like, the reference to the Warring Triad. I have an assumption that might be a bit more of the main villain, like, the final creature villain thing. But, like, Kefka's the main one that people will talk to in this, and he's just insane. He's literally just, like, an evil son of a bitch that just commits crime. And war crime, specifically. So that's why I just like a lot of that sort of stuff. But again, I can't speak too far to 6 because, well, I have my theories on how the game's gonna end. And like what's gonna happen. I don't know, so, and I don't want to know. I want to experience it, right? Okay, hopefully this is enough for buying the last thing from Jador. And then I'm gonna go explore a little bit more and see if there's anything else to do that's not like main story-esque. Join the bidding. There is another bid. Let's go. Okay, here's our next item up for bid. We have a lovely chest, and inside, gorgeous pair of angel wings. Angel wings. Sure. assume that's like some equipment. Wings seem to have been made thing. Cast float on the wearer. It's kind of bad. Okay, here's our next item up for bed. Zona Seeker Magicite. Do I have 500? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. Oh, thank God it's not that much more. I was getting scared there. Okay. What's this one offer me? It's already maxed out, apparently. Rasmus thing and Magic 2. Yep. 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 Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that one. So I'm now sitting at a lot of spells and a lot of characters. A lot of them are utility. But like on Lock we have a good bit of damage, which that's probably not as useful long term. Mog's probably one that I'm more happy with having a bit of the damage on. Edgar, again, not too fussed about the damage. I'm more happy that he's got utility and healing. We don't actually have a good dedicated healer at this stage. I feel like there's... It's hard to choose, right? Because, like, when all of your characters can be everything, and two of my characters are very clearly physical, kind of, or, like... Locke is very clearly, physical damage. Edgar is fairly... I don't know if he's physical damage, per se. But, like, he's definitely... He is actually really tanky. I should probably move him forward. Because what does he actually get equipped with again? He's swords, right? Yeah, so I assume that I probably should just be equipping with that. But, like, Edgar seems to be his, like, tools focused, right? But I don't know what his tools scale off of. I assume strength. Just because his stats there naturally indicate towards strength. Right? 40 strength, 30 magic. So he's definitely lower inherent magic. Whereas, like, Molk, for example, is a little bit more of an even distribution, but is a little bit more lean towards magic, with it being 30 strength and 35 magic. Locke, well, I think he's been upgraded a little bit. He's, like, agility and strength. And then with Terra, it's, again, a little upgraded, but, like, 31 strength, 46 magic. And I think she's supposed to be a bit of a hybrid as well. But, like, she's also definitely leaning towards magic, which is what we're gonna do with her. I have, like, 10,000 left, so I can't. Even if there are more things to grab, I probably can't. But that was a really good pickup. +2 magic is really nice. I'm totally not leaning off to the side. Let me sit up a bit. What was this place again? places. No weird secret entrance there. I already looked through these and I don't really want to replace anything that I've got. If only I could reach the chest. This fucking child, man. It's really annoying. Can't get in that chest at the back. No. Wait, did I see someone in the bushes? I swear I saw someone in the bushes in the top right. Uh-oh. Phew, don't scare me like that. I thought you were an Imperial trooper. Not too long ago, some people broke into the Magitech research facility and raised a huge ruckus. I used the opportunity to sneak in and grab this glowing stone. For 3,000 gil, it's yours. Sure. Seraph Magicite. Okay. Like 15 pieces of Magicite. Nice. Oh, damn! Regen, Insuna, Cure, and Raise all on one fucking thing. That, I mean, if I want a character to be a support, I know what I'm giving them. Can I not leave from an alternate angle here? Damn. Alright. That's pretty good then. Clearly, I think where I'm supposed to be going is here now, right? Do I wanna... I wanna double check the shops here, because this has a lot of really good stuff. Like the gold shield, and I would like the gold shield. Where is the location of the defensive items? Over there. I guess he can't equip the gold shield? It's because it didn't look like he could. Yeah, you can't equip the gold shield. Interesting. I guess it's because it's too heavy or something for him. There's like the theory behind it. I don't want the sniper's eye, I'm not gonna lie here. So haste and a bit more defensive stats and prevent imp and silence. Though silence doesn't matter as much here. I think that's basically the best gear I have available to me. There we go. So hard parking, man. Yeah, I think that's basically everything there. It's so close to wanting to finish up that makes me, like, scared to do this, because I have a feeling we're gonna just, like, progress and get longer than today, and I want to be short, have a shorter stream today. Well, shorter, like, I don't want to have a long stream today, because I want to get back to practicing and prepping everything for, Thursday. I guess, yeah, we'll call it here for today. I know it's on the slightly early side of 3 hours, 40 minutes, but, you know, we got very distracted today, so that also kind of, like, throws me off a little bit. It was fun, though. Again, never against getting distracted, just always acknowledging that if I get too distracted like that and have, like, an off-topic thing for, like, an hour, I get fucked up. Mog Senior can rest in peace. Exactly. I did just say that. But yes, no, I did save the Mog. I mean, it was a choice of saving a Mog or saving another dude. I'm hoping I didn't pick the wrong choice. I wouldn't be surprised if I should have picked the other one. Because I'm like, maybe I would have gotten them, the Lone Wolf. But I don't really need another thief in the team if I was that was what I was getting. What distracted you from your your stream? Yeah, clearly. But no, I'm happy with how everything went. Overall. It was a lot of farming today. We got 2 espers from an auction, 1 esper from a dude and some trees. So we're now sitting at 15 espers. Wasn't it? So that's pretty good. While we didn't really do much today per se, we did do a lot in the sense that now a lot of our characters also have a maxed out multiple maxed out espers. So we have multiple maxed out espers, we have Mog now in our team, and we have 3 more espers as part of our groupings. One of which is a really good support. Like really, really good support. So I think I'm pretty happy with how all that went. Also, I don't know why my chat didn't show those messages. Weird. Everything looked fine. Ah, well. But I'm glad that we've gotten quite far with this. So yeah, we'll do the bridge, or like going through and trying to get to that, the gate next time. When browser crash, possibly. I mean, to be fair, a lot of my stuff has been a bit finicky today, so maybe it just lagged out at some point and I just didn't want to reconnect directly. I don't know. Now it's showing up correctly. I don't know. It's weird. Give it a moment, it will show up on the screen as well. See? It's weird. Skipped a bunch of YouTube messages. I clearly need to clear something out. Yeah. So I will just quickly go over, and I know like this is less interesting for a lot of people, but I'll go through this one last time. I talked about it earlier. Not tomorrow, day after, we're doing the BD stream. Start of that stream will be karaoke. I'll be starting pretty much immediately. With the karaoke, we'll do that for all the songs that I have listed to myself. It should be maybe about an hour at most. Hopefully. Depends on like spacing of time and everything like that. But I'm aiming to be around an hour marker. Once that's done, we'll be taking a quick break, like probably 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be going on to Spawn. And I'll probably make that all just one stream, and what I'll do is I'll have to do some finicky stuff, rip the thing off, and re-upload it later on that. Hope you'll catch you live for the karaoke. I mean, I start at normal time of 6 AM for me, so whatever the time is for you, it is on the schedule. But I understand some people might not be able to turn up on time. There's a reason why I said, like, I'll basically start stream with a, like, getting ready screen for like 5 minutes, and then once that's up, I'll be just going. Because, like I said before, I have a lot of anxiety around this, and I am definitely forcing myself a little bit to do this because I know it's good for me to try and experiment with this. If I do want to get better, it's better to practice, and it's better to also get other people's opinions, preferably constructive, but you know. And it's because I take things too seriously as well that I'm like overly at the top, because I'm like, I know I'm bad. But I will, I'm taking it pretty intently. I'm gonna make sure everything's ready for that. And hopefully it all works out. Hopefully. I would be very happy if it does. But yeah, like, it will be a lot of work for the VOD stuff. To try and get that all, managed. I need to set up proper audio track stuff. I need to finish doing all of the, like, prepping for the actual, like, music on stream and setting up the, like, scene for doing the music as well. Because at the moment I haven't actually set something up for that. I kind of want to put, like, a little background and then, like, a microphone and be able to, like, just sing in front. Just set up a very basic scene to kind of give it the atmosphere that it deserves. Yeah. That's basically where I'm at with a lot of the processes and thinking on it. I thought I'd just, again, if anyone's got songs that they'd like soft recommend, feel free to flick those through to me or suggest them wherever, because I'm always interested in songs that people think would be an interesting idea for it. I'm not gonna say my list, but hey, I enjoy karaoke as long as the singer enjoys doing them. That's the thing. All the songs I've got on my list, I'm not gonna show the list because I want to kind of have it as a surprise. All of them are songs that I've either sung before a lot to myself, or are songs that have special meaning to me. So like everything on that list is like ones that I really enjoy or really love. I haven't put all the songs that I like singing on a highly regular basis on the list, though. Let me look at my list again, because I did kind of want to add maybe 1 or 2 more to it, just to, like, make sure I hit the timer. We'll see. But, like, I need to set up my mic properly for it as well, because currently the way the mic's set up is not quite what I want for doing singing. Yeah, you can't see that on screen. Cool. So that one, special meaning to me. This one's just a really enjoyable one that I've sung a few times. This one, same argument. This one, kind of a mix of the two arguments. This one, special meaning. This one I've sung before, even on stream, technically. This one, again, special meaning. Sung this a lot, sung this a lot. I need to order them, though, a little bit better, because I'm trying to find an order that I'm, like, has a bit of a fun time keeping them all a little different, as well. Because some of them are from, like, the same sort of thing. So I don't want, like, ones back-to-back that are, from the same artist slash kind of whatever you want to call it, for the relevant thing. But yeah. No, I want to enjoy it. And I'm not going to say it's going to become a highly regular thing, but I definitely want to use this as an opportunity to practice and then keep improving upon it in the future. I think that's my big aim. Right? Like, that's my big goal with it all. Is to try and find more ways to enjoy myself with it while getting better. And fight against all of the not wanting to sing in front of people kind of parts of my brain that were instilled in me when I was younger. Which is why, like I said, I'm gonna basically hit the ground running when that stream starts, because it's just my way of, like, ensuring if I'm gonna do something like that, the more I sit there and, like, if I started the stream talking and going like, okay, we're gonna do karaoke, it's gonna take like 20, 30 minutes before I would start. Which would just make it, like, worse of an experience, and then I would have a harder time continuing going once I've gotten going. Whereas if I just start doing it and just do it and just focus on doing it, for the most part, I think I'll be a lot happier. So, I hope people look forward to that, and I hope people decide that it will be worthwhile turning up for. But yes, with all that being the case, I'll finish up here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Till then, they made it into a drinking game. If you don't sing for 5 minutes, drink. That'll be very dangerous. I do actually have some alcohol, but yeah, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You're awesome, stay awesome. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.